Winter doesn't just change the weather. It changes our energy, our mood, our motivation, and for many women, it quietly becomes the season where mental health and physical health both decline. Routines unravel, and we start telling ourselves stories like, I'll deal with it in the spring, or I just don't have the energy right now. But here's the truth I want to anchor us in today. You don't have to just survive the dark months. You can actually thrive in them. Welcome back to Renewed and Radiant, where you'll find faith-led wellness conversations, strategies, and support to design a life you love, especially for us ladies over 40. I've been helping women for over a decade to shed their excess weight, balance their hormones, and design a life they love. And what I'm talking about today doesn't just apply to winter. This applies to any season of stress, grief, overwhelm, work pressure, hormone shifts, caregiving, emotional exhaustion. Life has seasons, and your health deserves support in all of them. So before we dive in today, I want to encourage you to decide on one or more commitments that you're willing to make for yourself. Not because you should, not because you're behind or because you've failed, but because you matter. And as we go through today's episode, I invite you to notice which practices will help you to thrive through this season. So let's get started. Key number one, let's start with something incredibly simple and incredibly powerful. Sunlight. During winter months, shorter days and darker mornings disrupt your body's natural rhythms. Sunlight directly impacts your circadian rhythm. Your sleep quality, your mood and motivation is affected by that, and your serotonin levels, which is your brain's feel-good chemical. When you're not getting enough natural sunlight, it's not a willpower problem if you feel flat or tired or unmotivated. It's actually biology. So what I'm going to suggest to do is to aim for 15 to 30 minutes of daylight exposure every day. Even on cloudy days, light still matters. And morning light is especially powerful for energy and sleep regulation. And if that just doesn't work for you, getting yourself a happy light, which mimics the sunlight for you, is also very effective. Now, what this could look like is short walks outside, or sitting near a window with your coffee, or stepping outside for some fresh air instead of spending that time scrolling on your phone. Tiny habits, massive return. So number one key today is sunlight. Key number two is to stay active, but without punishment. Movement in winter can naturally just become much less. But movement isn't just about burning calories. It's about circulation. It's about your mood, your energy levels, and even nervous system regulation. Regular movement reduces anxiety and low mood. It's been proven. As well as it improves insulin sensitivity. So it helps your body bounce your blood sugars It also supports your hormones, and it increases confidence and mental clarity. And here's something important. Movement should energize you, not exhaust you or make you feel like you're getting punished. So what to do? If you need to, due to weather, choose indoor-friendly movement like strength training, Pilates group, a dance workout in your kitchen, or best of all, join our WBN Live Zoom workouts, where together we work out live from wherever we are and have a good time doing it. The key is to aim for consistency over intensity. So about 20 to 30 daily minutes matters. And this is exactly where I want to pause for a moment. Because if you're listening to this thinking, I know I need structure. I don't want another failed resolution. I'm done with yo-yo dieting. I want to feel strong, but not restricted. Then this is why I created the Belly Blaster Blueprint program. This is not a crash diet. It's not a detox. It's not another yo-yo diet. It is lifelong results that you will love how you look and feel so that you never have to diet again. It's a structured, supportive, Reset, designed to release stubborn belly fat, balance your hormones, and rebuild your metabolism. Not only that, but create momentum that you can maintain. This is about starting the year strong, not repeating the same cycle that you've already outgrown. So if you're ready to stop starting over and finally build something sustainable, I would love to support you inside my Belly Blaster Blueprint program. You'll find the link in the show notes. Now let's continue, because food and nourishment matter deeply this time of year. Number 1 is sunlight, movement is number 2, and key number 3, winter is not the season for restriction. It is the season for nourishment. Your body needs stable blood sugars. It needs adequate protein. It needs healthy fats and micronutrients that support immunity and hormones. Because when nutrition is off, you feel more cravings, more fatigue, more emotional swings, less resilience to stress. So what to focus on? Of course, lean proteins, at least a hand size of protein at every meal, seasonal vegetables that you enjoy eating. Whole foods is our focus. And of course, healthy fats, warm, grounding meals. And then, of course, hydration matters as well. Water, herbal teas, warm broths, soups, all help you feel good, feel comforting, but also support your body the way it needs in these darker months. And then there are a couple supplements to consider. One that every person should be taking, especially if you live in the Northern Hemisphere in the winter months, is a minimum of 1,000 units of vitamin D per day. And then also omega-3 fatty acids for brain health and inflammation support, about 2,000 milligrams per day of that. So we've got sunlight, movement, nutrition. Key number 4, practical self-care without guilt. Self-care is not indulgent, it is maintenance. When stress is high and light is low, your nervous system needs intentional calming. And what self-care does is it helps lower your cortisol, helps take you out of that fight or flight state. It improves emotional regulation, which we all like to have. It supports your hormone balance, and it prevents burnout. So some simple things that you can do: journaling daily, taking time to read something you enjoy, listening to music that you love. Again, back to the dance parties are always great. Warm baths, breath work, mindfulness or prayer, just even some quiet time, even just 5 minutes a day. You know, this is not something that you need to earn. Self-care is something you need. And finally, key number 5, stay connected. Isolation tends to sneak in during winter, and loneliness even may be subtle, but it impacts both mental and physical health. Connection helps regulate your stress hormones. It's been proven to improve your immune function, and connection even helps improve your emotional resilience. So what you can do: schedule regular check-ins with friends or family, coffee dates, or dinner with friends or family. Also, you can join communities that align with your goals, like our WBN amazing community of supportive women that are all working together towards similar goals. And important is to show up even when you don't feel like it, because you were never meant to do this alone. So a gentle reminder before we close: if you're struggling more than usual emotionally, mentally, or physically, please hear this. There is no shame in asking for help. Support can look like coaching, being part of a community, professional care, accountability, structure. You don't have to wait, and please don't wait until things fall apart. So there you have it. 5 keys to thriving through the darker months. And as we wrap up, I want to come back to the question and reflect on it from earlier. What is one thing that you can do this season that's going to help support your well-being? Not everything, not perfection, just one aligned step. Because thriving doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing what matters consistently with support. And if today's episode resonated, please like, share, and I would love to hear from you. What works for you in these winter months? And what commitment are you choosing to make? And if you're ready to start the year strong, not with another resolution, but with a real plan, I'll see you inside our Belly Blaster Blueprint program. comment below. You deserve to feel strong and vibrant so you can design a life you love.